Hi. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, as we pay our respects to those elders, past, present, and emerging.
And here in Melbourne, we would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land on which we meet today, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. We pay our respect to elders past and present. So yes, we are doing a joint screening with Sydney. So it's a streaming with Kino Sydney and Filmonik Melbourne. Woohoo!
Yay.
So welcome everyone. I would like to let Christina introduce the theme of the night.
Yep. So the first theme of the night was, let me just double check, are aliens living among us?
Yes, perfect. So it's about um, what's your take on it, pretty much. Let's watch it from Curran first, and then we have an interview, a pre-recorded interview from Curran, and then we have a film from Chad, and Chad will join us live. See ya.
So yeah.
So it didn't happen too long ago. I mean, it's hard to keep account of the days going by. Yesterday feels like tomorrow, today feels like last week, but it was quite recent. I was just about to have my first cup of tea of the day when so I sat down with them. They were pretty nice. They said they got the wrong address. They were looking for the guy across the hall, but he was abducted last week, so they were pretty gutted about that and chose not to stay too long. But the next day came, and I was about to have my first cup of tea of the day again when they said they got the wrong address again, but I think there was something more to it. They showed me more pictures of other people abducted from this building, but I told them I was the only one left. It's as if they chose to spare me. I actually had no idea why they would do that. It's not like I was any different to these guys. The only thing they ever told me was, no one else in the building made tea like this.
So we're here with Karan, who made False Encounters. How are you going?
Yeah, good thanks, how are you going?
Yeah, good, thanks. So what made you choose the topic Aliens Are Among Us?
I guess it was something that I've always wanted to do, especially in this recent lockdown where, we've had like 2 months or 3 months of not doing anything, I guess, that creative. Aliens was pretty much like going completely out of the box with anything and everything, and I think that was the most, in my scenario, was probably the most exciting thing to do out of all the other genres.
Would you say you're quite generally a sci-fi fan, or this just appealed to you?
Yeah, I would say I generally am a sci-fi fan. Like, I guess most of my films have been in the science fiction, horror, region. So yeah, like that was, and I love playing with visual effects as well. So that always comes in handy when I when I delve into these genres.
Where did you draw inspiration from for this film?
I'm actually not too sure. I think I spent like literally 24 hours trying to write the script for this one. It's a 2-minute film as well, so it took a long time. Just trying to come up with the idea. My main inspiration would have been just the location I'm in. Like, I'm lucky to be located in the Sydney CBD with windows that look out to the city. So I thought, like, the first thing I thought of was like, I need a UFO. I definitely need something like a sci-fi element to just pass me, and to be like in a really comedic matter as well. So I just wanted something to be there, and from that UFO I guess idea, kind of delve into the idea of but I like drinking tea, so putting all those elements together like over time and over a couple of days.
Yeah, you definitely had a really great like landscape or like cityscape to work with.
Yeah,
it was so nice. Would you say your tea making skills would impress aliens?
Probably not. My tea is very, I guess, boring, so to say. Like, first of all, I use tea bags, so that's already, going against a tea makers or a tea enthusiast. Like in terms of what they do with all the grains and stuff. So. Definitely not. My tea is very simple. It's just black tea with just a little bit of milk and 1 teaspoon of sugar. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it sounds like the way I make tea too. So, or how most of us do. I noticed that this was your first acting performance.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't call it an acting gig, so to say. Like, because we're in lockdown and my partner's quite busy as well, I thought I'd just do this one on my own this time. So I had the initial concept, and I didn't want to do like a speaking role as well. Like, I just wanted to do my expressions, and I sometimes do get quite animated with my expressions, and I'm directing. So I thought, why not try that as an actor, and just try to pull off as much as I can in that 2-minute time frame of the film. But also, I guess it was just something quite different in a way where I was directing myself, so to say. So whenever I associated or talked about the character, I was talking to that character in third person, especially in the editing. I'm like, okay, this guy does this, when it was just me. So it was a really cool experience. I do want to delve into it more. But that was pretty much what I was left with in this lockdown.
I guess since it was like a new experience to direct yourself, did anything come out of it in terms of like, oh, this is like handy to know for like future when I deal with actors? Like,
yeah, definitely. Biggest thing would be looking into the camera. Because as the camera's always there, and like I have to give it to actors that don't look into the camera while they're doing takes and stuff, because it's something that stands out. Like, especially just appreciating actors who act with nothing in front of them when they're dealing with green screen elements or CGI. They're pretty much playing with dolls or pretty much nothing at all. Just like me, who I pretend to talk with aliens and stuff. So I put eye markers on the walls and stuff, just making sure I hit the correct eye line and doesn't look like didn't look I guess my eye line didn't look out of place. I think that was the main thing. So just dealing with the fact that there was no one I was actually interacting with really makes me think about how talented other actors are in actual situations in Hollywood films and indie films of just pretending to to interact with something that's not there.
Yeah, it's always like an interesting perspective when you're on the other side of the lens.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Definitely feel more comfortable on the other side, like behind the camera.
Yeah, 100%. Especially when it comes to settings and stuff. Like, I can't imagine being in a proper director-actor kind of scenario where you have to look at your own playback. Like, it's like after every shot as well. Like, that would decrease production times by heaps, I guess. But just going back and forth, like, doing a take, going back around, looking at the camera settings, either I'm out of focus or I've missed my, my head's been cut off or something. So I guess it really was another factor of its own, just the logistical aspects of the whole thing.
Yeah, it's so incredibly hard to record yourself at home, like with having no extra help.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of takes, for sure.
Well, you did an amazing job, and I really love that there's a sci-fi element to this live stream. It's so good. I'm like, it just makes me like realize, why haven't I like watched a sci-fi film in ages? Like, this has totally made me want to like go watch something tonight. That's
Yeah. Oh,
purely sci-fi.
no, that's good to hear. Like I literally just watched Arrival again for like the 50th time, and just go watch that one. That was actually a really good inspiration for this kind of film that I made.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, I actually thought of Arrival when you were drinking the tea and those two aliens stand beside you.
Yeah. That's right. Just the whole tentacle slash just the nature of the movement, I suppose.
Yeah. It was something about that shot, just like having them like, yeah, I don't know. I think it was a really good shot because you're like your back is facing the camera, and then you have these two aliens beside you.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Arrival, but it also was just a really good shot.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Well, yeah, thanks for joining us and screening and taking the time to make the film. Yeah, hope we see more from you soon.
Yeah, no worries at all. Thank you for that.
For thousands of years, the human race has grappled with the idea that aliens are hiding in society. From the Nazca lines and Egyptian hieroglyphs to Area 51 and Project Blue Book, these stories have found purchase. Hindering technology or advancing civilization, all these stories share one trait. They are unverifiable. In this age of mobile phones and constant internet, there are now more cameras per household than people. And public spaces are scoured by CCTV. And citizen journalists, well, nothing gets past them. And yet, if the truth really was out there, shouldn't there be more credible reports rather than less? Or in fact, none? Maybe the truth is this. Aliens do not live amongst you. Us. I meant to say us.
Hi everyone, so welcome back. We have Chad live.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. I have to say, Curran's way of thinking of seeing the aliens is much more friendly than yours. Yours was quite creepy. I'll let Christina ask the first question.
Okay.
You're creepy. Yeah, ask away. Yes.
Yeah. Well, what inspired the creepiness? Like that element.
I just thought it's like one of those conspiracy type videos where they're always telling you all the sort of the real world, new world order type stuff that goes on, and it's just you need that little bit of smoke, you need that omnipresent
The
drone
black
in the
collar.
the black collar, yeah. And I just wanted to make him a little bit creepy, and that's why he doesn't sort of look away from the camera. He doesn't blink, any of those things. It's just goes on long enough that it's just that little bit creepy.
Lives among you. Oh no, us. You.
Us.
Us.
It,
So who
yeah.
did the pyramids then for you, if it's not the alien?
So who did the pyramids? It was actually they were originally done in Mexico, and then they were shifted across to Egypt. They had a trial in Mexico, worked it in Mexico, refined it, built them again in Egypt. So,
Love the theory. That's the next thing, short film.
yes.
We also have on YouTube a chat room and on Facebook also. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask there, and then we can ask Chad.
Yes.
But if not, no. Did you have fun making it?
I did, and I had a few different ideas that I was thinking of doing for aliens not existing, and they all just sort of, as they built on themselves, they sort of got larger and larger to the point where I'm like, I really have to scale it all back to get it all done in the confines of the house. So in the end, it sort of came down to just
A
this
black
guy.
background.
Yeah, just talking to the camera. Oh no, the dark background took 8 hours to paint, so that took a long time. So the construction bill was out of this world. I was originally going to put in, like, give him a little bit of a sort of special effect at the end, maybe a bit of few gills or some weird eyelids or something like that. But in the end, I don't think it. I think I got away with
You
it.
had the smoke. I could see the
I
smoke
had
on this line.
I dropped in the smoke, yes. I think I took more time actually doing the credits at the end than I did the filming. So that was fun.
I like it. Any questions in the chat room, or even Christina? Do you have any other questions?
I think we have a question on the chat room. Did you use autocue to memorize or improv the whole thing?
I had a script for a change, and I think I ran through it about like a dozen times. So by the end of it, I knew all the beats, and that was pretty much it. I did a whole bunch of takes where I got about halfway through, and then either blinked or blanked and totally forgot the lines. So it was one or the other. So I didn't have to start again. But yeah, after a while, it was all sort of in there, so I could just reel it off. And fortunately, it was short, so I could actually get it all done, and then before my eyes completely dried out.
I thought you were going to do a song at the end.
Oh. Well, I've got to leave you guessing. So usually there's a song in the middle of it or somewhere, but no, just this once, no song. Next time.
Very good. Well, thank you so much, Chad.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. And then we can chat at the end also. We probably can all meet at the end of tonight's streaming and chit chat together and discuss with aliens maybe. And then Karen also can join us at the end.
Yes. All good. And we can tussle.
Yes.
All right. Have fun.
Thank you, Chad.
Thanks, Chad. So next up, our versus challenge was, is filmmaking hard? So Sydney took the filmmaking is hard challenge, and Melbourne took the filmmaking is easy challenge. So yeah, first up is Addie's film, and then after that is Anthony's film. So have fun and enjoy.
See you soon.
The pony ventured into the cavern and he...
Hi, Addie!
What was that about a pony?
It's me. The party is here.
Hi everyone, hello.
Oh, hi everybody. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I'm all good. Haven't heard from John for a while. What happened to him?
Yeah, he's always been a bit weird. I don't know what his problem is. Too much sun, maybe?
Well, excuse me if a girl loves tan. Sorry, my internet's been lagging.
Hey, we've got to focus. We need to make a film.
Oh my god, Addie! Guys, I found this Tic Tac the other day and it's like a summoning spell for amateur filmmakers. It's pretty good. My second cousin did it the other day and it worked.
What? Where am I?
Hello and welcome to Shit Films Anonymous. We make shit films for your viewing pleasure. Please sit down, take a ticket. When you're ready, here's some forms for you to fill out.
Thanks. Ah, potatoes.
You called?
Last time I checked, your name isn't Potato, Connor.
Potato. No one cares. Just where the hell are we?
I don't know. Think this is what they call the afterlife? I'm just really hungry.
How can you be thinking about food at a time like this? Lisa, Thank goodness you're here. Can you tell me what's going on?
Hello, and welcome to Shit Films Anonymous. We make shit films for your viewing pleasure. Please sit down, take a ticket. If you're ready, here's some forms for you to fill out. The year is 2041. Your consciousness has been uploaded to the cloud.
2041? I'm just trying to get my degree. And now you're telling me we've skipped 20 years ahead? Just like that? Am I old?
Excuse me, what am I then?
Sorry, George.
Look, at least it's better than having green skin.
Well, at least we're back on campus. Wonder where everyone else is. What happened to the teachers?
No one cares about that. Our film is late now. Late submission by 20 years.
The year is 2041. Your consciousness has been uploaded to the cloud.
Well, we've got Addie here to talk to us about Dreamtime Pony. Hey Addie, how you going?
Hey, I'm good.
Tell us what inspired your film.
Well, what inspired me was like, I guess a panic because I was trying to think of a script idea and then just naturally ended up coming with this Dreamtime Pony like theme.
I thought it was genius, just because your topic that you chose was filmmaking is hard, and what you came up with was just so comical, like, you know, how to make shit films. Like, it was so clever.
Yeah, I guess the challenge on my part, and it was a bit of like a moral, if that's the right word, dilemma, because I was like, you know, my topic was like filmmaking is hard, but yet I've made a film. And so I felt like, am I betraying my own, like the concept, because I've actually created something through the anxiety of feeling like I can't, like it's happened. So I was like, is it hard? Like, I don't know, because I've obviously proved it isn't hard, but is it? Like, I was having a whole like back and forth in my head.
Well, I guess it's got to be hard, right? I don't know, like, I mean, yeah, I guess, I don't know, it's so hard to tell because it's like, had the illusion of like it being like a shit film, but then it wasn't because it was cleverly kind of commenting on how to make a shit film. So it's like, it's this grey area of like, are you telling the truth that filmmaking is hard or not? Like,
It's like a conspiracy right there.
yeah. You had a few people involved in the project. That's actually so nice to see a collection of faces, like in, well, not one place, but like, I just feel like I haven't seen people in ages. Did you collaborate with them with the story, or?
No, I actually wrote the story, but those people in my film are actually students that come to a thing called Film Club that I run for like university students as part of my job. And so I kind of wanted to introduce some faces and characters in, because usually I tend to make films that are like myself and like some object or some animated character. So I really wanted to see if I could try out doing some sort of script where there's like actual humans involved. But the challenge obviously was trying to figure out how to do that via Zoom, and then trying to figure out if those involved would understand what I wanted, and knowing that maybe they wouldn't provide me exactly what I wanted, but challenging myself and also trying to include them. So I was really thankful that like I had like 4 others who were like, yeah, we'll help you out and film on our phones. I was really happy about that.
Did you always intend to include graphics as well, like, you know, 3D animation with like recordings?
Oh,
of
in
them?
the like animated part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always intended, because that footage is from the game The Sims 4, and last lockdown I like recreated my workplace in the game, and I always thought it'd be pretty fun to like incorporate that into this film, and then I can introduce elements of like interaction where obviously us all being in isolation and hard to interact in person with the restrictions, we can metaphorically interact. So it was kind of like trying to filmmaking in that sense, like playing with that. I found that pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not familiar with Sims. I'm probably like the only person in the world that is not. But now that I get the reference, it's like, okay, cool, it makes sense.
I think I just felt a bit stalkerish because I was like analyzing everybody's face, like in the cast, and even my own face, and being like, okay, like what are we wearing? What do we look like? And it's not the exact likeness, but I was like, good enough, you know.
And like, what was the plan with the pony? Tell us about this pony. What does it mean?
I honestly have no idea. I just like, words just come to me. In my original script, I wrote like virtual reality pony, but in the edit, I didn't really have like much time to like, because I don't know how to animate a virtual reality pony. So I found some stock image on like Google Images and I just put it in. But I really want to, I guess, work on creating a virtual reality pony so it looks a bit more me, like having that unique creepy pony look, even though, you know, I don't know if it's gonna work out, but it's been fun. It's been very fun.
Even if it wasn't animated or not, it was hilarious. So you have a very like, I don't know if this is intentional or not, but yeah, you've created your own little world, but it has this elements of like, it just reminds me of like David Lynch's Twin Peaks. Just because of like, there's this unexpected, like you always just know that there's something weird that's taking place, and like there's absolutely no meaning, and it doesn't need to have a meaning. It just is simply there and exists. And I get that like sense when I watch your films. So I don't know if it's intentional or not, or if you've even watched David Lynch's stuff. But
I've watched some of his stuff, I guess. Yeah, thanks for that, because like there have been people who have told me that it like my style kind of reminds them of David Lynch, but then also like I just naturally gravitate towards that kind of filmmaking. In one of the scenes in Dream Pony, it was like very weird to film because I was like filming and then moving like my hands like really slowly, and I was like, this is just like super awkward right now, but it kind of worked in a way. So yeah, no, I think that's nice.
Yeah, you definitely like the hand stuff, or if I'm making a comparison to like Exquisite, you know, you're into the hand movement, which I dig. Like it's yeah, I just like the experimental vibe that you bring to films. Yeah, thanks for screening at Kino and Filmonik. Who did the better job? Who convinced you more? Let us know. Thanks, Addie.
Thanks, Christina.
And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. So we have an interview with Anthony that was already pre-recorded. The file is a bit too big, so we'll play it later. So we'll move on to the next theme. Sorry. Next theme is working from home is awesome. Yay or nay? So the first short film is from Andrew, and the second one will be from Phil, but we'll do Andrew's short film. We'll do a quick we'll play Andrew's short film and we'll play Phil's short film, and then we'll come back with live with interviewing both of them. See you soon.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more's the pity that some honest neighbours will not make them friends. Nay, I can cleek upon occasion. Hee-haw!
So much for the nursery. Working from home sucks.
I dropped the pin in my smartphone. I've been cycling for hours. It says I'm in Footscray, but I think I'm in China. Oh.
Ah, you poor bastards.
Morning. Welcome to Cooking with Phil. On today with Stonks with Phil. On today with Fashion with Phil. It's Fitness Phil.
I have my makeup with Phil.
We're doing hard-boiled snowmen. We're going on a trip to the moon. We're making the perfect cocktail coat. It's time to work out your COVID core.
For the perfect you.
Cooking with Phil is awesome. Awesome. It's awesome.
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 We're having a little bit of a streaming issue, but you can hear me. Yeah, they can hear me. They just can't see me. But hey, Phil, would you like to join us? And Andrew on Jitsi. That was funny. I would do working from home with Phil anytime. All the subjects. I know Phil did join us earlier. He was testing, and here is Phil.
Sorry.
No, you're all good. And we have Andrew also.
Hey.
So I'm just gonna check with
Good evening.
my projectionist if what are you guys seeing on the streaming? Just an eye?
Aye. For intelligent iffy.
No. Well, thank you.
They hear you.
They can hear me, but can
I
you
see you,
switch to
Iffy.
them now?
Oh, hang on.
Yeah. Can you switch to them?
Video
okay.
for iffy has been turned off.
Yeah. Maybe I'll put myself on mute. So, Andrew, tell me why did you choose socks? Is it just because like right now you're having a baby and you're having to work in the same room?
Is that not enough, Iffy?
So yeah, we've got a very small house, and everything is getting on top of each other.
Can I just start by saying that Andrew's not the neatest person in the world? Okay, carry on.
There's order in the chaos. Can I also say that it's Sarah's birthday today?
Oh yeah.
So,
yes, it's true.
Can we sing happy birthday
Sarah.
to you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you. I feel very ashamed of my abysmal effort after seeing Phil's epic film.
Yeah,
that was fantastic.
But can I also say that Andrew didn't have time to make much more than that because he's been working from home so much.
Yeah, this is true. I had grand plans. I was going to do one film with smartphones make you stupid. Obviously, that's why that was just randomly there. And I was going to do the other one, working from home sucks. But yeah, time ran out.
And space.
And space.
So we need to do working from home with Phil then, because it looks like it's successful.
Yeah, I think so.
So tell me, Phil.
Oh,
so,
hello.
So well done. I loved all your decorations and everything. How long did it take you to mess up all your house like that?
Oh, well, the decorations were actually left over from my wife's birthday the week before. So...
Should we sing happy birthday to her as well?
Yeah, let's do it. Happy birthday. What's your name?
Birthday to you.
Chris. Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday, dear Larissa. Happy birthday to you. She's probably in the other room going, what the hell?
Oh, I love it. And so, is that how you work when you're working from home with your green screen and no pants?
Oh, all the time. Yeah.
And looking so sexy?
Yep, that's right. The hardest comes out every night. That's how I hustle.
Because you guys were opposing each other, do you guys have any questions for each other?
Can you explain your light setup? Because everything looked beautiful. It was like
cool.
Watching Hollywood.
Thanks. I actually did a YouTube video on cove lighting where they just put sheets of muslin in front of a light and shine it in from low, and that was pretty much it for most of it. Just it's like a $100 Godox light is just what I used for it. It just worked well. It was a pain in the bum on the day because the day I did most of the shooting. It was the day where it was like sunny, cloudy, sunny, really cloudy, and so it made it really hard to sort of get the lighting right. And but I put in lots of effort this time. I normally sort of just rush through it, but I thought, everyone's home.
You did a great job.
I got the family in to do the camera movements for me, on this little $60 slider. That's like sort of dodgy, but it worked.
So how much time do you think you invested into this project?
I reckon all up, it would have been maybe 2.5, 3 days tops, I reckon.
Nice. I think we spent about half an hour.
It was bath time, and as we were about to have Milton's
Phil knows
bath,
all about it.
Andrew was like, "We've got to make the film," and I was like, "He's tired." You saw him and sneezing, and he was getting so restless. No, it won't take long. Yes, Andrew, it always takes long. No, it won't.
Anyway,
I love
so
the
what-
sneezing. His sneezing is just adorable, man. It's great.
yeah, we got lucky there.
Yeah, that made the film. I was like, all right, that's enough. Done.
Later on, Andrew, when your kid gets older, it'll be like feel like when you can use them to be useful, you know? Not yet.
That's right.
Not
Move
very
this
useful
camera.
yet.
Full focus,
Yeah.
full focus.
All right, so we'll. Oh, do we have any questions on the chat room? No, Ollie says, let's go on. So the next theme. So thank you guys. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Phil. Well done.
It's still not working, so I don't know what you
Yeah,
see.
yeah. But at least we can hear you. But Ollie will work on the image.
Oh, okay.
We'll work while the other films are.
Thanks, guys. Good to see you.
Stay
Thank you. See ya.
safe.
All right. Next theme is which toilet paper orientation is correct? Is the correct one? So we'll watch Sarah Lamberg take on it, and then we'll watch Alan Smithy take on it. Let's watch it.
Whether you go this way or that way, it's a choice. Can't be pressured into it, cannot be coerced into it. Later in life, it may change what role you're playing. Not to say that it's about roles per se, what feels authentic. I mean, of course, it can be changed by someone else. It can feel disorienting. You might feel a bit dizzy. One could end up feeling like one is on a roller coaster. It can feel like you're being undone as an individual, layer by layer, stripped away. You just vanish. One can definitely end up feeling a bit used in the process. And some say, well, shit happens, and yes, maybe shit does happen, but no one should be made to feel like crap. Yeah, they are a bit old, aren't they? Low budget.
I remember back in the days, before the great 2020 to 2022 toilet paper extinction. I remember that there was an orientation to toilet paper. There was a logical way to dispense toilet paper from a regular roll you'd find in a regular home. This is good law now. It's wisdom that should have been transmitted from generation to generation. But now it's lost. I'm here wondering about the days of optimal toilet paper roll orientation, and I find myself at a loss for words.
All right, we are back. So welcome back, everyone. So let's invite Sarah on the Jitsi. We can talk about her paper orientation favoritism. And if Christina wants to join us too. And oh, Glenn was the voiceover. If Glenn is on the chat room and he wants to join to say why he accepted to be the voiceover for this theme. So Sarah, tell me about your toilet paper short film.
What would you like to know?
How long did it take you to film that?
Filming took about 15 minutes.
And that's it.
And editing took about 15 minutes.
So did you do it today?
It's not my finest piece of work. It's pretty shit, I could say. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What do you have to say against the other person doing the opposite input of it?
I'm a method shitter. Look, I'd say that theirs was much better.
Ooh.
And you should definitely vote for the other one.
You're funny. Do you have any questions for the other director?
I had to run back to this room because I was watching on the big screen, so I didn't
Oh, yeah.
see all of it. So I look forward to re-watching this afterwards. I'm sure
Okay.
it was even better the second half than the first half that I did see.
Very doomy. Christina, do you have any questions for Sarah?
I feel like
Sarah.
maybe you two should combine, like, after this, and you do a therapy session with the other director that made the toilet paper roll.
Look,
It could
anything
be a
that would
part two.
help would be appreciated.
Yeah. Well, they clearly need therapy as well, so.
No, I was just talking about me.
Okay.
That's funny. I like it. All right. Well, thank you, Sarah. And let's move to the other theme. Christina, I'll let you present the next theme.
Yeah, so the other theme was crunchy versus smooth. Which one? I did the crunchy version, so you'll see my film coming up. And did Murray end up submitting?
He did. Thumbs up. He
Yay,
did.
good work. This was like a last minute submission, I think, like
Yes.
just before we started. So
yeah, I want to tell Phil like not to feel bad because he wrote to me on Monday. He was like, "Is that okay if I submit it on Wednesday?" And I was like, "That's fine." And then Murray was like, he sent it at 7:30. So medal to Murray being the last minute one. Love it. All right, let's watch this.
Oh, don't shoot. It's okay. Here's all the money we have. And I've already told the police to go to a different bank, so all good.
All right, thanks.
Nice. Ah. Empty. Damn it. Huh? Oh. Ugh. Oh well.
I like it. Like is better smoothly when it goes smoothly. That was a good ad for Cole's smooth peanut butter. So I'd like to say welcome to Christina and Murray. Welcome, guys. Well done.
Hey.
How long did it take you, Christina, to do the animation? Oh, is she there? Oh, she's on mute for me. Okay, Murray, tell me about
Sorry.
yours.
No, she's
No.
on now.
I'm back. Sorry, I pressed mute.
You're like, I don't
Anyway.
want to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to mime and see if you guys could figure out what I was talking about.
In the theme of stop motion animation.
Yeah. I don't know if it played well for you guys, but on my computer it was lagging, so I'm just mimicking what I saw on my animation. But yeah, I made it. I was supposed to submit it for Take 48. But like, yeah, I had taken the shots of it, like, I don't know, it probably took me like 6 hours to do all the shots, but then editing took forever because I was like, what do I do with this? And like, I hadn't really constructed a story, so it was just me kind of putting it together. And I've never really done sound before, or like put sound. I usually get someone else to do that, so this was my first time kind of whacking together.
Oh, you did a good job. Good job.
Yeah, I did that today in like 3 hours, so which was painful.
So for the Take 48, you had to use Post-it. So did you add the crunchy and smooth after, or did you already know you wanted to do
I had
that?
already done that. Yeah, so I already knew that was yeah. I mean, and I was originally going to include the line that you had to say, but because I didn't end up submitting it for it, I took it out and re-scripted it. But I did shoot the 3-headed kangaroo today, so I made the model today, and I decided I'd put a sheep's head.
Yeah, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like how like peanut butter had such extreme views. Like, so it's like whether you go to heaven or hell, and for you, Murray, like you were robbing a bank with the smooth peanut butter.
But I had such a hard time with like picking smooth over crunchy because I prefer crunchy peanut butter. But then I was like, in the theme, it doesn't technically say peanut butter. It just says crunchy versus
yeah,
smooth.
true.
I was like,
what things are better smooth? Well, if you've got like a bank job, you want your plan to go smoothly. And if you've got a getaway, you want to get away smoothly. And I was talking with Alex and May about ideas. And what else is good, smooth? You wouldn't want a crunchy poo, would you? And we didn't want to make that film at all, but we were drinking and it just kept on coming up in our mind. And so there comes the slogan, you know, life is better when things go smoothly in every way that you can imagine.
I like it. Yeah, we kind of left it open. Maybe a part of me wanted to see crunchy shit happening on screen. I'm a bit sad you didn't take that on. No.
Well, I did
But
it. You just didn't see it. I took it on. You can hear me in the bathroom screaming in pain.
oh yeah, true. But yeah, according to Christina, you would go to heaven. So
Well,
so you
if
guys
I
are both
died
in the
on the
same.
John that day, I guess we know where I'd end up.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll go to the next theme. Christina, I'll let you present it. We do have a bit of streaming issues, but Christina, I'll let you present the next theme.
Thanks very much. Good night.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank you. Well done,
Murray.
Murray.
So the next theme is beards versus moustaches. Which one is it? Which one do you think is better? We've got Josh Belafonte doing the beards, and Ollie from Melbourne is doing the mows. So let's take a look.
A mustachio question, Josh. What's that, Josh? I've been thinking, why do we have beards? Well, there's a lot of reasons, Josh. For one, we don't need to vacuum the house because we already have crumb catchers. Ah, true. I mean, when I started growing my beard, I wasn't into it, but I guess it's grown on me now. The other great thing is now that you have a beard, if you ever find yourself in a race, you're going to win because you took the shortcut. I mean, if anything, I didn't take the shortcut, I took the no-cut, right? Don't overthink it, mate. I can't beard your behavior anymore. Well, you know what they say, in a beard fight, never bring your moustache. Good thing we are both beards. Who are they anyway? Why do they say so many things? It's true, but you do know the real reason behind having a beard, right? UV protection? Nah. It's to ward off the creatures that inhabit the night, the evil brethren of the underworld that we only see with beard vision. Ah, yeah, true, makes sense. Look out, Josh, here comes one now. At last, I found you. I've been searching for eons, and wait, are those beards? Facial hair? No, my one weakness. I'm melting. I'm melting. Phew, that escalated quickly. To beard continued. Probably not. I don't think this will beard continued. Melting. It was pretty beard.
Hi, welcome to the Facial Hair Development Institute.
Hi.
Do you like mustaches?
Yeah, I like mustaches. I mean, I've got one.
Do you like mustaches on men?
I don't mind because I don't really care. I mean, I don't see it on other people, but I've got them.
Do you have the urge to touch other men's mustaches?
No, that's not a thing I experience.
Do you have the urge to touch other men's beards?
Neither. I don't want to touch people's facial hair.
If you had to touch someone's facial hair, would you touch their beard or their mustache?
I guess I'd go with the beard because it's further from the nose, it's further from their actual face.
So you prefer beards?
No. I don't prefer beards. I wouldn't grow a beard, for example. I prefer mustaches. That's why I have one.
But you'd touch beards?
No, I would avoid touching people's facial hair. I prefer mustaches.
Do you think your entire persona is encapsulated in your mustache?
No,
because that's just a thing that's new in my life. It's like, I don't think it's my personality.
Would it be fair to assume your entire social persona revolves about being that guy with a mustache?
No, I certainly hope not.
Please hold on.
Okay. No.
Thanks.
Oh.
We hope the Facial Hair Development Institute fixed your deep traumatic issues.
Why? No!
Have a great day.
Have a great day. And we are back. So, Josh, let's start with you.
Hello.
I'll let you. Hello.
Hey. I'd like to apologize first and foremost for what I just put you through. Oh, I don't know. I just thought that would be traumatizing. Just those levels of puns, so cringe. Just so cringe. Oh, I can't hear you, like Christina.
Yeah, it was.
Oh damn! I put it on mute again.
That's okay.
But yeah, I was gonna say I mustache you a question.
Ah, yes, please do.
I really love that line. It was like the best.
Yeah, thank you. It's not. I did not come up with that line. It's not mine. Many people use it, I'm sure. I think someone said they were going to use these lines on a dating app, which is I don't think that would work, but yeah.
I'd like to see someone try.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you?
I want it.
Yeah.
How long did it take me? I think it was. I think I made it on Saturday morning when I was just like really exhausted, and I wanted to just. I don't know. I wrote this thing like probably the day after we had that Instagram live, and I wanted it to be the fastest thing ever. Like just first draft, raw, silly, stupid. And then somewhere along the line, I was like, I feel like they should just be stuck in old Windows 98 machines for some reason, because the animation style is so bad. And I've been playing a lot with After Effects and doing actually good animation, but I was like, what if this looks like it was made in 2001 and was made on like a really crappy old computer? So yeah, that's what I did. The whole animation took probably like 4 hours. And I used some like just quick little graphics. I'm in awe of what Ollie just did, by the way. That was art. That was not that was not what I did. I made like a silly meme.
I like it because you answered my question. I was gonna ask how long it took you to do the animation. So you didn't use After Effects after all?
No,
or
I
you
did.
Yeah,
You
used great After Effects to do shit animation. It's not even shit. Like I like it.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you. Like it's a challenge to make it like crappy. Like I wanted it to be crappy, and so I had this principle of like each shot I'm gonna just do once. I'm not even gonna redo it, even if it doesn't work. That's great. And so there's a moment where like his hand is like moving and it's not even in sync with his arm. I was like, great, it's perfect. Print it. Yeah, it was very, very silly. Yeah, and then I don't know. I had this idea that like John, is it They Live, the film with the sunglasses, and then he sees all the zombies everywhere. I was like, maybe that's what people with beards have, that they have this beard vision and they're actually seeing all these demons that are possessing us. I don't know. I was just trying to do the most obtuse, strange thing ever. And I didn't want to do any music. I wanted to just be almost like depressing. Because I feel like that's what we're all living through at the moment in these lockdowns.
So just let's like make it, even deeper. But
Yeah.
so because you were so pro beards or like for beards, do you have any questions for Ollie, Josh?
Oh yeah, I mean, I was actually thinking of shaving today before this thing, but I literally just finished work 2 minutes before hopping on here, so I did not have any time. So sadly, I have to own the fact that beards are still here, and they're letting us, you know, they're giving us not only UV protection but also the ability to ward off evil demon overlords from planet Zion. What do you say to that, Ollie?
I just say, yeah, the mustache is gone, so I don't have any arguments at
Whoa,
the
I can
moment.
actually see that. Yeah, I thought that was
Yep.
like I thought that was a special effect.
No, it's stop motion. She did cut frame by frame
Whoa.
bits and parts of the mustache. It took like half an hour. It wasn't that much, but it's all stop motion.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
It was funny when I was doing it because you know how we don't have hairdressers and everything right now in lockdown, and I was doing Ollie's, like, you know,
We're
cutting
like
it.
3 frames per second right there, but I hope they hear us well.
Oh yeah. But yeah, if they hear us well, while I was doing Ollie's mustache, it was funny because at one point I was like, I don't know how to use this clipper for mustaches, and like Ollie at one point was like, you're doing it wrong, and I'm like, seriously, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like, why am I even doing this right now?
You're doing it wrong. Yeah.
Yep. I was like, I'm gonna lose a lip here.
Well, you look very handsome either way. So, you know, do you feel like you're a bit like Samson? You've lost your power now.
Oh no, yeah, no. The text, the writing in the film doesn't represent me. So I was
Okay.
inspired when I wrote it, but had no no relationship to my life. Like I forgot. Not only I forget that I have a mustache because most of my life I never had one, but I forgot that I shaved it. So it's like it's just irrelevant basically. It doesn't do anything for or against me. But yeah.
So for or against the.
But the writing was fun. Yeah, the writing like was just assuming that my entire personality was I'm the mustache man. So yeah, if anyone met me during like because it's a lockdown mustache, if anyone met me in the last year and a half, then I'm mustache man because they never saw the other version of me. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I've always thought of you as the mustache man, and now I don't know what to think.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be confused.
Christina, any questions?
Oh. I wish I could. It's so hard to watch Ollie's film when it's the one like just before the stream. So I'll
Yeah.
rewatch that and I'll ask you questions later.
Perfect. I like it.
I'll go back to the
All right. Well,
working.
I'd like to say thank you to Josh and Ollie. Well done, guys.
Thank you so much for having me, guys, and putting this on.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
And so I like to say thank you to all the filmmakers who did the challenges and fun. Well, it's a lot of fun. And I'll let Christina present the rest of the night.
Yeah. So we're moving. So yeah, we just did the challenge films, and now we have some short films related to the challenges to show you. So the first up is Mephisto by Dimitri.
Very good. Let's watch it.
This is a quick in and out. Don't do anything stupid.
Somebody's gonna die.
It's a dangerous ocean out there. There's a lot of sharks in the water.
Baby, please listen. No matter what happens, do not go home.
And they can smell blood.
In the horn, man, it's getting chilly now. Cause once I talk about my fate, then I'm feeling now. But who's fucking boy like me?
Avoria needs his armor.
There's some people that I used to roll with ain't around now. Either cause they think it's stupid cause the way I'm living, other youngers guess me up, steady pushing for a hand now. Y'all don't feel me?
In this life, you are either in front of the gun or behind it.
Real homie, what's up? Real homie, what's up? Real homie, what's up?
Come get me, bastard. You are on the wrong side.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stop the streaming, Dimitri.
Oh, sorry, there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah. All good. Welcome, Dimitri.
Hey,
Welcome.
hey guys.
Hello.
Good
So,
to see you.
Christina, Dimitri, and
Hello.
Dimitri, was this for another challenge?
Yeah. So, if anyone's aware of the stock footage website, stock music website, Artlist, they did a film competition, and the second one this year, where you were challenged to either make a movie trailer, a product video, or a a movie trailer, product video, or a music video, using only the music that they have, or the stock footage that they have. So I decided to do a movie trailer.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'll let Christina ask the next question. Putting her on the spot. Oh no. Oh, you're on mute.
Oh my god, okay. I really got to remember to click
Oh, you're all
the
good.
button. I'm the worst present co-host ever.
You're doing well.
So how did you find developing a movie trailer out of footage that's unfamiliar to you? Or how did you navigate? Because I'm sure there would have been endless opportunities. So yeah.
So, I mean, how I went about this is that I had a general idea in mind. I thought about what kind of movie I want to make a trailer for. And I thought to myself, okay, I'd like to make some sort of gangster action, crime gone wrong situation. But I just came up with a story really, where it's like a bunch of low-level criminals who, messed up, and now they're dealing with some sort of situation that's really gone south. And yeah, so I started building the story around that, and try to find footage that will complement that story. And I wanted to go in that neon, freaky, Mandy, Color Out of Space, Safdie Brothers kind of look. And yeah, the stock footage that I found was absolutely fantastic.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know about ArtGrid, and when I was watching, I was like, oh, you can use guns. Oh, how did he do that? And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I got it. But I like to ask if the chat room has any question for Dimitri. Is there any?
I think it's really just good comments. Yeah.
If anyone else wants to do the same.
Just before any further comments, I just want to say a massive thank you to Murray Enders, Yui Tuba, Andrew Cullimore, Chad Lockwood, and Katya Ditzler for providing their voices. They really helped tie this whole project together and provide the story for this. So guys, thank you so much. And I'm sorry for getting you to do all this stuff very last minute.
Great work. Great teamwork.
Now that you've made a trailer for a movie, do you actually want to make this storyline into a movie?
Yeah, that would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah. So you're going to have to invite all those guys all over again to...
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be very good. If anyone else out there wants to do the same, what was the deadline for that challenge, or is it over?
Unfortunately, it's all over. It was running for a month, 23rd of August until, yesterday. But it was set to London time. It was set to London time because it's 00. So I had to convert it, and the deadline was 1 a.m. today. So I was up until 1 a.m. finishing it off, creating the thumbnail, finalizing the final sound design, and then
Kino style. I like it. All right.
We have a question.
Yes.
Christopher Kang asked, were there any restrictions placed on making it?
I mean, there were a few. I mean, it couldn't be over 1 minute 30. And I think footage and music could only come from the website. And I think sound effects were allowed to be from anywhere. And yeah, voice recording could be included from anywhere as well. But yeah, I think really the only limit was just where you got your music and footage and the time limit, but that's about it.
Very good. Well, thank you, Dimitri. Thank you for that. Well done.
all right.
And well done to the whole team.
Yeah, thank you again.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, guys.
Our next film is Remnant. It's from Chris Kang, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes. And after that, after the interview, it will be the end of the streaming, but we can always party together online. So let's watch Remnant.
We pray to thee, our God, this day for the blessings you provide. But from ashes to ashes, and from dust to dust, so it must be. O God, the spirit of all our joys, the cause of our delights, the glory of our darkest nights, and the comfort at times like these.
Hey, what are you thinking?
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm actually not a fan of this song.
Aiden.
Fine. I'm just concerned about the Yarra Drive. I'm just saying that maybe the chief should at least consider their offer.
Then we'll just be another Yarra village taking orders from a chief we didn't choose.
But at least we'll be alive.
So you would sacrifice freedom for security?
Guys, did how they feel about freedom? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. It's just, I want to be able to spend nights like this, you know? Nights where we can celebrate Mata Hari in peace.
I know.
And I want to be able to spend time with you whenever I want. You know? Climb the Beena Hills, take walks along the Dandy River and sing elder stories to our children.
Our children?
Well, you know what I mean.
You know I can't sing.
Oh, trust me, I know.
You're not supposed to agree with me.
Sorry, what was that? Still a little deaf from the last time you tried singing to me.
Oh, wow. Woman of my dreams.
Anyway, about what I said earlier, you know, about that, our children. Well, I do want to have children with you one day.
You do?
Yeah, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And hopefully you feel the same way.
Yes, I mean, I swear.
Okay, let's do this properly. Under the eye of Mata Hari, I, Farah of the Runga, swear to protect you, guard you, guide you, and always be there for you until our everlasting peace. Aiden of the Runga, under the eye of Mata Hari, do you swear to protect me, guard me, guide me, and always be there for me until our everlasting peace?
I swear.
Enjoy the time you have with Earl. He knows you're coming. He'll skin you alive and feed you to the slaves. And then you can say hi to your pathetic little tribe and your horrible wife.
Aiden of the Runga, under the eye of Matahari, do you swear to protect me, guard me, guide me, and always be there for me until our everlasting peace?
I swear.
Well done, Chris. Let's welcome Chris.
Hey guys.
I'll let Christina ask the first question. I always put her on the upfront.
Yeah. I usually hate like being like the one to speak up first, but I guess it's good for the soul. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Explain a bit about the fight scene. It looked quite technical.
Yeah, that fight scene, that was a massive challenge because I wanted to make it all one shot without any cuts whatsoever. at the same time, I want the angle we do, because this movie was influenced by 3 video games, and one of them is a third-person video game called God of War, and they basically in the video game it's always third person from behind the person, and it never cuts. And I was like, I want to try that, but in a film. And so, of course, I told a lot of people my intentions, and they're like, no, you can't do that. So, challenge. And so, and I found a really talented group of people. David, the main actor, the 3 stunt guys, the Warriors, Chris, and Thorn. They were really amazing. They're very dedicated, and we trained for like 3 months. Not every single day, obviously, but because we have to, well, me and Krish, we have to come up with the moves to make it safe enough to do. Then we have to basically practice with everyone, make sure it's possible. Then we have to get the camera in, make sure it's possible to do it in camera, especially all the movements. And then we're like, oh, we can't do this handheld, so we have to get a Ronin. We're like, all right, then we have to practice with the Ronin. And so that's why it took us so long.
I like it. You really answered my question, because it's a lot of filmmakers' dream to film action like that, and it's always quite complicated with the angles and everything. But that was one of my questions: how long it took you to do the choreography? But 3 months, and all this stuff.
I think with time and dedication, you can do almost everything. And like I said, the actors gave 100%. They're like, oh yeah, we can do this. Then you go, oh, it seems too hard. They're like, no, we can do this. Let's do it. They're like, all right, cool, okay.
I like it. And one shot too, wasn't it? So how many did you film it many times, that one shot?
So the reason why it was such a challenge is so basically we booked a date. We need to get basically everyone in, including the makeup artists, and basically everyone, just to get this date locked in. It was a challenge itself. And then so we had to book it a month in advance. So like, all right, we're shooting in November. This was November 2019. All right, we have to shoot it in November. Like, okay. And we look at the forecast, it was sunny. I was like, oh, like 3 weeks before it was sunny, 2 weeks before it was sunny, 1 week before it was sunny. Oh, great. Then 2 days before, oh, it's gonna be raining. Amazing. I was like, oh, great, all right. But instead of like, oh, reschedule, like, no, we can do it. Let's just this is a problem. Let's find a way to fix it. And we bought some items to make sure that it doesn't damage the camera. We told the actors, yeah, it's gonna be raining, so yes, can do it, right? Yeah. Okay.
And then on that day, the sun was there on that day.
No, it wasn't.
No.
So we arrived at around 11 a.m. We started shooting at like around 1 p.m. because we were hoping the rain would stop. It didn't. So we're like, all right, let's just go there and shoot it. So at 1 p.m. We started filming, and we did 8 whole takes, and 7 of them didn't work. And it was raining and didn't work. It was because I had something, slip. It was really hard because it was slippery as well. And so 7 takes, it didn't work. And then finally on the 8th take, it stopped raining. The sun came out, it was sunset, and that was the take you saw. And we're like, oh my God, great, let's do another take. And one of my actors was like, oh, we can't do another take. Like, why? Our weapons broke. I'm like, let's hope this is a good take then, because we can't do another take. And then we look at the edit like, oh, thank God. So it was very lucky. The last.
Yeah, it looks like amazing. Like, I love it how like everything, it was time in the end. Yeah. I have another question for you. For the lighting of the first scenes, was it all candle, or did you have other kind of lighting?
No, so we had the candles in the back, which again another problem because it was raining and you can't see in the movie, but there was no roof, nothing. So we had to shoot when it would stop raining. Yeah. But then we have several lights. I can't remember the specifics, but I remember one light was like it kept rotating left and right to give like a flicker effect. And there's something like there's several lights. I really can't remember. But you have to ask the amazing cinematographer Martin. He's a genius. Yeah, he also shot the fight scene too.
Yeah, no, it was a really good job. at one point I was watching it, and he's like thinking about it, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, he can protect.
Yeah, we left it quite vague in some storyline because I wanted to basically my last film was very exposition heavy, and it was like, well, I like to do a different angle this time to tell the story through suggestions.
Yeah.
So you can see he was wearing two necklaces instead of one in the fight scene,
Yes.
and you assume that's in the future. So that's the suggestion. What happened to the wife and the village. Yeah.
Perfect. Are you planning to do a feature at one point? Because I was like,
Well,
oh, this could be a trailer for a feature.
Well, it depends on if someone is able to give me a huge budget. If someone goes to me, here's a couple $1 million, I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Sure.
You hear that, guys out there? Funding.
Maybe not a couple $1 million, but quite a bit of money.
Any questions from you, Christina?
No, I mean, I just thought it was, like quite, impressive. Like, particularly the fight scene and that, like, it took several months to make. And also it seems like rain is just like following you all the time. Like you did well to hide that, especially in the candle scene. Like, did you have to kind of keep relighting the candles if it was raining?
Yes, we did. Especially not just when it's raining, but when you have to take a break because the candle just burned.
Oh yeah.
So we're like, all right, stop the candles, and then we lit them up, and then it would rain 10 seconds later, and we'll have to stop, and we'll just curse the skies.
Did you have to have like a backload of candles like on standby for like?
I'm not sure. We didn't use them. We didn't use any. I think I remember we still have like a chunk of wax left, but I don't think we used it because I think we shot that. I don't know. I can't remember. Till 2 a.m. And then we're like, I think we gotta be. We need. Like, yeah, let's just get out of here. I think everyone's tired and dead. I was dead.
Cool. Do we have a question in the chat room?
I think everyone's just pretty much saying great work.
Thank you.
So excellent cinematography. Yeah.
I really like the fight scene. It's amazing. I really like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like, just the dedication, like that's great.
Yeah,
especially like a joint effort too. Like it means a lot more when you've got, like, I mean, it's dedication from like the director's part, but then from actors, like there are several people involved, the cinematographer, the actors, everyone, to be dedicated to like sticking it out.
Every single one person who was involved in the film gave 100%. Even something small like Ollie was involved. There was a part of the fight scene where you could sort of see the underwear, and it bugged me. And then Olivia, he removed it, and I was like, that just, you made film much better.
I didn't know that he worked on your film, and he just told me. I was like, oh my god, that's such a good fight scene. He's like, oh yeah, I've been in that. I was participating in that film. I was like, oh really? He's like, yeah, I was taking butt cracks out of the frames, and I was like, oh.
But like, can we show bonds in this world? Like, I don't think so. We need to remove it somehow.
I love it. Well done. Really well done, Chris.
Thank you, and thank you to the crew who basically made this
Yes.
film. I just thought of it, they made it.
Yeah. No, well done. Well done to the whole crew, the actors, the DOP, the sound, and the rain.
Thank you, the rain, for not raining on us the whole time.
All right. Well, that's it for tonight. And I'd like to say a big thank you to Kino Sydney, to all the participants, and to Filmonik Melbourne. And so we can all have a little chat together, and you can ask everyone a question if you want at the end of this. We'll meet again after the streaming under Filmonik.
It's gonna be written on screen, the Gypsy chat that
Yeah,
people
so
can join.
Okay, so we will write on the stream the Jitsi link that you can join, and we can all chat together and chit chat. Oh, we didn't put Anthony's interview. No, we don't have it. Okay, cool. We can ask Anthony to join us in the chat room, and then we can ask him all the questions we have. Thank you, Christina.
Yeah, thanks, Evie. Thanks everyone for watching. And yeah, we hope we see you in person soon.
Yes, definitely. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
There's a link. Thank you, Christina. It was great.
Yeah.
Sorry for always putting you up front.
That's all right.